Welcome to the garden. I'm here today with Jake and we're going to be talking about a nice problem to have, which is I've got too many leads. Where do I find the buyers? Welcome, Jake.
Yeah, it's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
Unique to the land market through Melbourne and Sydney at the moment.
Definitely.
And it's about utilising the time effectively. So we don't want to clog up the sales time having to talk to everyone. So having some filters and barriers so we can start to identify the key prospects through that journey.
Okay, and so when you talk about filters and barriers, sounds like a negative thing, but explain it in a little bit more detail.
Yeah, exactly. So normally looking at like qualifying factors through inquiry, things like that, is having shorter forms so you can get that inquiry and start to drip them information. Where the demand's really high, we can actually start more of those prospects in the earlier stage. So asking things in multiple steps, but still asking about their financial status, what size lots they're looking for, if they've spoken to builders, all those qualifying questions to help you identify which prospects are like really ready in market and ready to go and which ones still have some time under their belt.
So what you're talking about there basically is intent, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the level of intent and looking at how you can serve the right information to the right people. If they are on that pointy end of the sales funnel, talking to them about stage releases, qualifying them for the right lot sizes and things. Whereas the people that have some bit more time is you can start to look at the wider community and get them ready for the stages they're going to come to follow. Yeah,
so basically you're serving them kind of awareness-based stuff for the more marketing qualified leads, and for the more savvier people that have done the research, you can get to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, definitely. And then that next evolution is really looking at moving away from an old-fashioned camp out. No one wants that like negative friction of having people on site, but we love that level of demand. So moving that to a more customer-friendly journey that like removes that element of rejection or missing out. And having that process online. So like booking forms, same as all the other things that we're doing for like concert tickets and everything else that you see people doing, trying to avoid those campouts, can be applied the same way to the property industry as well.
Yeah, and obviously intuitively you think about that and you think, oh, I don't want to have any like blockages in the way of people coming through. But are you seeing buyers still responding to that well and still coming through the process?
Yeah, definitely. It's not a solution you're going to apply to every market and every offering, but where it is so hot in certain areas, about utilising the sales team's time to talk to the right people, having those appointments booked online, clean process through the email, comms and handover, and then you're still having those qualifying calls and appointments after that to make sure they are definitely the right prospects, but just helps funnel them down in that early stage.